So they said, fine. So the spaceships and that part of the science fantasy, whatever, got terribly abused. And of course, everybody went out and made spaceship movies. And you say, well, there's more to it than that. You can't just go out and do spaceships, which is, oh, we'll just take this new technology. It's great. And then people just abused it all over the place. Whenever there's a new tool, everybody goes crazy and they forget the fact that there's actually a story, and that's the point. Now, if you do anything that's not a sequel, or it doesn't look like one, they won't do it. And it really shows an enormous lack of imagination and fear of creativity on the part of an industry.
Welcome to poem number 10, part 2.
Yes. The question is now, we know how Hollywood died, I guess. Or we know that it is dying, I should say. Or, well, not less say it's dying, but just that it's fairly bad, okay? The question now is, why? Yes. Now,
Isn't that the same as how?
No. Yes. Here. How did this fall? Because I dropped it. Why did this fall?
Because you dropped it.
There you
So
go.
Hollywood died because of time.
Dude.
Answer solved.
No. So in the last part,
Trick
we mentioned
question.
that studio interference may or may not be a major factor in the declining quality. A lot of this has to do with trying to appeal to a broader audience, which is fine in and of itself. Like, no one's like, I'm gonna go and only appeal to 60-year-old men and no one else. That makes lots of sense because, as we all know, the monetary gain is a major factor in all of this, and more views equals more money. I sent that video to you, right, explaining why PG-13 is such a terrible rating. Well, I did some of my own research. Around 2001, which is, as I discovered, not a
2000 or 2002 or 2001. That is what around 2001 means.
That is right. 2001 is not 2000. However, 2001 censorship became a big part of media. It's more like
no titties.
Watch a PG movie from like 1980 something.
Titties.
And it'll be like, this would be R today. Or would have been right. What are you doing?
You grabbed my elbow.
You said it's scandalous to show ankles.
I said that an hour ago.
That's an elbow. It's not good enough.
That's the
Your
ankle of the arm.
explanation.
Talking about formal dress, it's either you have to cover shoulders and then knees, or elbows and ankles.
Wear like knee warmers, and then wear like those weird fuzzy wristbands, and then wear nothing else, and you're good.
Yes.
That's Wes's ideal world. Look at that smile. That's the smile of a sex pervert.
What other kind of pervert is there?
Suddenly, after 2001, very important to protect. Do you want to read this so that we get some variety in here?
Okay, I got you. Are you ready? I'm gonna whisper the words to you guys.
Around 2001, a year that we know very well, was not a great one for cinema. Centuries that became a huge part of everyday life. We suddenly have to be careful to protect the innocence of children, a precaution that was very rarely follows in the 80s and 90s. Studios began to realize, by taking R-rated films and cutting down to a more watered down PG-13, they could make even more money by introducing a wider audience. And suddenly focus shifts. And movies no longer care about producing good movies.
That was going so well.
And then you said, and movies were so... You said movies no longer cared about producing good movies.
Yeah, that's good. You make a movie. You take a movie.
It's like the thing with The Hobbit, you know? This is the first real thing I've said this whole episode.
Yes.
It's like the thing with The Hobbit. You split it into 3 movies, and it doesn't need that, but you do that to make money. I'm sure it made big bank, but you're not making good movies.
Speaking of which, that Wes brings up a very good point. Let's talk very briefly about
sequels. Because that's a poem that we have not done yet.
Well, it's just things, as George Lucas said in the beginning of this movie, if something works, you do it over and 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 over, and that's how you end up with sequel upon sequel upon sequel.
What's wrong with this guy?
Who?
George Lucas.
I don't know, he stutters a lot, I guess.
Split the...
Take the last part and
Yeah,
split it
because
into-
we definitely have not talked about that in Opponent.
Like, you got your Harry Potter, you got your Twilight, you got your... They're doing that with Maze Runner.
Hunger
They
Games.
did that with Hunger Games. They did that
Divergent,
with
maybe,
Divergent.
maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Is Divergent over? I don't care about
no,
Divergent.
I don't
'cause
know.
It's awful.
How many more words can they end in gent?
Whoa! What happened? Did Wes just become a tomato?
Wow!
Hi, I'm Scientist Man, and I'm a professor here at the Pone Institute of Film. Are you a studio executive who's reluctant to greenlight new and original ideas? Are you scared at the mere possibility that audiences will reject anything new or different? Well, of course you are, and rightfully so. This is Hollywood. We can't take risks. You gotta stick to what you know will work. Usually, that means endless sequels, which are guaranteed to make double what the first film made. Films like Nut Job 2, Paddington 2, Kong, Skull Island, 50 Shades Darker, Sherlock Gnomes, Secret Life of Pets 2, Avatar 2, Jurassic World 2, Cars 3, Despicable Me 3, Pitch Perfect 3, Smurfs 3, The Maze Runner 3, 50 Shades Freed, Hotel Transylvania 3, Avatar 3, Insidious 4, Toy Story 4, Avatar 4, Resident Evil The Final Chapter, Transformers 5, Indiana Jones 5, Transformers 6, or Fast and Furious 8. Or, if that gets too convoluted, try restarting the series entirely with a convenient reboot or remake, such as Jumanji, The Mummy, Power Rangers, Tomb Raider, Suspiria, Don't Look Now, Friday the 13th, The Green Hornet, and more. Or, just do what Disney does and take classic animated movies and remake them in live action, such as Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Aladdin, Dumbo, The Lion King, a live-action prequel to Aladdin, 101 Dalmatians, and Winnie the Pooh. Nothing is sacred. Trust us, we got this system nailed. I mean, we're so good at releasing sequels that we often plan them before the first movie is even made. Now, if you must make an original film, and I don't know why you would, don't let unknown directors or unknown actors star in your work. Get big names attached early on to guarantee big profit at the box office. Just like the Lego Ninjago movie, starring Jackie Chan. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Benedict Cumberbatch. Minecraft, the movie, written by Steve Carell. Emoji Movie, Express Yourself, starring James Corden. Let's finish this up soon, hopefully, because Wes is no longer here, as you may or may not have been able to tell. Fixing this problem we've.
I think he's broken.
The problem is not that. I mean, there's a lot of movies coming out now, which is good. That, I mean, there will never be a time where there is not bad movies coming out, and I mean, I guess it's entertaining to watch them, even the ones that are bad. But like, maybe there isn't a solution to the problem, because according to Ari, there is no problem.
Maybe
in the
there's
first
no problem.
place,
I'm not
but,
saying for sure it won't be going downhill, but I don't see any trend, and I think it's just having one slightly off year.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we're just having a bad year. Maybe next year will be really good, except for that huge list of movies that we just read off there. For the time being, we'll see how it goes. You've seen the chart, but if it continues the way it has been, we're just in a down year, and then it's gonna go right back up. So, I don't know. Movies, they're alright, I guess, most of them, except for the ones that aren't. Alright, that's all we have time for this episode. Hopefully...
It's way past what we have time for, actually.
Yeah.
I think I just heard
really, really far past what we had time for. But hey, we got it done. Maybe, if you're watching this, we got it done.
Maybe be lost like another episode.
I'd say that was pretty good. I'd say that was one of the best episodes of Pwn, possibly. We'll see if it's saved in editing, but you know...
We'll fix it in post.
If you liked the video, go ahead, leave a like, maybe leave a comment. Maybe it'll be featured in our next video. Like this sexy beast up here. Yeah, whatever, whoever said that.
They're not going to me.
We have a Twitter, we have a...
Check out our YouTube channel.
We have a Twitter.
We have a Twitter. We have a website too, surprisingly.
Yes, we do have a website. Here is the website right here.
Website.
Good thing Wes is. I mean, here's our website right here. It's beautiful. It's fantastic website. You should really go check it out.
And don't forget to get a free book from audible.com every time you use audible.com/pwn. I think the joke has just turned into something. It's gonna be confusing to people. If you watch through this whole thing being extremely confused, don't forget to watch part 1. Because that's gonna lead into it. Don't forget to go
If you have no idea what's going on, please watch part 1. And you'll still have no idea what's going on, but at least you'll have some closure.
Anyways, that's it for us. Ready to go?
I guess so. Come back next episode because we've got a very, very exciting thing planned. So, with that,
Don't
I
forget to
bid
like,
you
comment,
farewell.
and
We did that one already.
Ooh, we
Oh, we
can't
didn't do the subscribe one. Subscribe to PWN for more exciting content. Some more mildly entertaining...
Some more
content.
Some content.
Stay classy, Corona.